Hello everyone, thank you so much and welcome to this channel again, and we are going to see how we deal with Excel errors. I hope you have been trying several times. Then you see this particular type of errors. This one is called a multiple hash error. So it always happens, especially when the value you are entering in the cell is too big for that particular cell. Just like this, as you can see, this one. This is the initial value. We are to enlarge the cell. See, this is the initial value. That is it, all of them have initial values. So you see they are all fitting fully. But if you are to squeeze this cell, we normally have it in exponential form. If it has failed to be in exponential, then you will now see this hash. So just the easy way of correcting it is by expanding, so that it can fit. And that is how you can deal with this. Then the other error we have is called the hash error, hash name error, which is this. So here, basically, you will see a particular type of error like this. But always this one comes maybe like you enter in wrong spelling as you are trying to put the function. Like you can see here, we have here the word sum, but this letter sum is not correct. So when you delete one m and we leave it, then we enter, we shall get the right answer. So that is the way to correct it. Then the next error we have is called the ref error. So the ref error, or the reference error, meaning whatever you're trying to show the function is not there. They have looked for it and they didn't find. So like if I have this here, then I say equal sign, and I put this, I sum all of this plus this, then plus this, and then enter. It will bring for me this value, right? So if I decide to delete one of the cells from here, like I delete the whole row, I delete it, like if I decide to delete the whole row, then we see what will happen specifically. We first take it back. So if I maybe decide to delete this, like this one here, I decide to delete the entire row, you see we shall get this error, which is a ref, meaning that when we tap on it, we shall see that C6 is there, C7 is there, but C8 is missing. That's what you are using. So that is also one of the errors, and just fixing it is by taking it back to what was there before. So the only way to correct this is by entering value that you wanted to take it back. Then the next error we have is the value error. The value error, which this one is basically when you enter something and then you fail to input numerical values. Like here we have 64, which is a numerical value, and cow. These two don't match. So when you enter the function, one of it is a word, one is a function, so it won't work. That is the error. The only way to correct it is by deleting this and putting a figure. Then you enter and it will break. Then the next error we have is a diff error. This error is basically maybe when you enter a number and you try dividing it by 0. Like here the function is dividing this cell by 0, so it doesn't work. So the only way to remove it is maybe like divide by 2. Then it will bring for you the right thing. Then also here, dividing a number by an empty cell. This is the empty cell, which is not there. So that is another error. Then we have another type of error, which is called the num error. And this type of error It's basically maybe when you have a very big value which can be computed, which is illogical. Like here, getting the logarithm of -1 doesn't work. So it is not a right function. Even though mathematical -1 doesn't exist, the log. So here when I put log of 1000, then I enter. See the answer is 3. So that's basically how you can correct. Then the num error becomes in a way that maybe you want to try to fix the two together, but you end up intersecting two different, you end up conjugating two different things which do not intersect. Like here, we have this function. The first one is for this row, which is right, but we didn't separate, so we are trying to intersect this row and this row, which are not linked. So the only way to correct this is by putting a comma. Then you enter, and you see it will show that you are taking this and this all together. Then the last type of error we have is NA, not applicable. So like when you place a VLOOKUP function for this, everything here is there. So when you put it here and we remove this and say maybe F15, F15 is not part of what you are looking for, and we enter to say whatever function you have entered you look for, the thing you are looking for is available. So thank you so much. Those are the errors that I will show.